Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Down to the Bone, a Leukemia Story by Catherine Pioli, published by Mundi. So Down to the Bone is a graphic novel about Catherine's struggle with leukemia. She was diagnosed and sadly passed away from it. And it's about her experience, her diagnosis, her treatment, what's it like dealing with other people or family aspects of it. There's a lot to it, and it's sad, and it's one of those of like, I didn't read, and the reason I will say that she passed away, it's on the back, so it's not a spoiler. I actually didn't read the full back, so I had no idea. And when it got to that point, it was a gut punch for me. It's a really good graphic novel. I learned a lot, like a hell of a lot. I know of leukemia, but I really don't know specifics about it. And this goes through the medical aspects of it, like what causes it, how do you get treated, a lot of the kind of the side effects, everything, and explains it really, really well. It doesn't dumb things down. It does things at a really good level to understand it medically, but also just be able to understand it as, a layperson. The thing that I really appreciate out of it is, I myself have had health struggles, and I saw a lot of my health struggles through this. And there's things about her weight, about dealing with her parents, dealing with friends, afterwards, stuff like that. And it's a lot of my experience. It's a lot of things that I personally have experienced. There's a scene of her looking in a mirror at herself when she's like 88 pounds. And I think at one point I was like 110, maybe 100 pounds, something like that. And like her was just, skin and bones, barely skin hanging off and bones. And, it brought back memories. So, I enjoyed it and liked this, probably a lot more because I could relate to it. There are scenes where I went through very similar things. I didn't have leukemia, but there was like, she got a line put in for medication. I had a PICC line at one point. I still have the scar of the PICC line. There's a lot of things like that where I was just like, I went through that. So in my case, I connected with it on a personal level. But it's one of those things. It's like, it's a sad graphic memoir, but it's very educational. And it's interesting as I'm reading it, I'm like, would I have someone who's experienced leukemia or someone who knows someone going through leukemia, like, read it? And I don't know. And I think it's partially because of Catherine's passing away, that it's just like, it kind of goes from this really good medical explanation to something else. And it really becomes a medical memoir. It really is a journal. I think that's the other thing, is like the art's gorgeous. Like, the art is absolutely amazing. But it's not as much of a traditional panel graphic novel. Like, you can see it here. While there is some dialogue, it is much more a graphic journal. With some dialogue. Like, it's a really interesting mix. And I would definitely put a graphic novel. There's nothing on it as far as that. But it really kind of takes you through her thought process and the experiences, and like, this is a great example of kind of taking you through some things that she experienced. It's good. It's really, really, really good. So yeah, it's a tough read, but it's educational. It's a sad read. And for those who have had medical issues, like, it might be a little, hit a little close to home. But it's powerful in its way. It just shows the power of graphic novels and what they can be used for. You can get your own copy after all that. You can get your own copy if you want that. You can go get it from local shops. We got a link underneath this video. Put in your zip code. It'll tell if a shop is near you. No shop, no problem. We'll have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links. So we do get a small percentage by doing that. You'll support our site, so thank you for that. And speaking of support, I want to thank Graphic Mundi for hooking us up, and of course, thank you all for watching. If you are into graphic novels, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.